approved. Have a good one.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live stream. My name is Great Eagle Sim Pilot. I'm a real world A320 captain, bringing my love for aviation and flight simulation to everyone out there. How's everyone doing this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are in the world? Welcome. Glad you're able to make it out to another live stream. We have Pirates Discretion in the chat. How are you doing out there, Pirates Discretion? Welcome. Glad you are able to make it on out this evening. It says howdy. It's been a while. Yes, it has. It has been quite a while. The holiday seasons have been quite a blur with holiday parties and work and holiday events. So I do apologize for pretty much taking the whole month of December off there, but back to the live streams, and another great thing is I'm pretty sure it's official. I am a line holder, so a little bit more schedule reliability now as I move on up the seniority list here. So hopefully that will be beneficial to you, all you wonderful people out there. I'll be able to have a little bit more time to or a little bit more time to plan out when I can and cannot stream, and where my streams are going to be, and some of the videos that I want to crank out and as well. So without further ado, however, the PMDG 737 finally released for Flight Simulator 2024. I know you've seen it from other streamers, pilots, influencers, whatever you want to call them. So I am late as usual to the game, which is quite all right, but I have had a little bit of an opportunity to get some practice flying in on it. I think I have my curves set up to where I want them to be for this. Hopefully it's not too extreme of a curve. I think I have 30% set on all of my curves there, so we shall see. And I think I have the aircraft set up how I like it set up for a Boeing. So this first flight will be a short hop. In fact, all of my initial flights in the 737 are going to be more of a short hop, and the only reason I'm making them short hops is because I do enjoy the shorter legs when it comes to a newer airplane, especially one that's designed to be flown short like the 737, simply because it's all about consolidation. So I want to try to get as many reps in as possible in as short of a time as possible. So it's all about consolidation. We call them cycles. Legs are cycles on the aircraft. So you want more cycles in a shorter period of time. It just makes everything, it makes that consolidation of knowledge just happen and reinforce it a little bit quicker than I think if we took off out of Newark and went all the way down to Houston. Well, that's only one cycle, right? Whereas I can do Newark to DC, or sorry, not Newark to DC. Oh yeah, Newark to DC or Dulles, and back. And that is 2 cycles in less time than it would take to do one leg from Newark to Houston. So most of the initial flights that you're going to see will be right around that 1 hour mark, if not a little bit less than the 1 hour mark. So that's the plan, at least initially. And look for me streaming this pretty much all month. I know that sounds like it's going to be a lot of 737 flying, but when it's only a few days a week, it's really not that much. So yeah, we'll be doing I'll try to make this month a 737 month here. and then we'll get back into the Airbus afterwards. So, without further ado, I do have a checklist that I stole from a friend. So I have a checklist here, and then I printed out a checklist guide, if you will, like a preparation guide. So I've gone through it a few times. I kind of know what I'm doing here in the airplane. So hopefully, if you hear like paper turning, that's what it is. It's me turning it to the next phase that I need to be in. So I do apologize if you're able to hear the paper turning in the background, but we will continue on and just go ahead here onto the flight deck. I'll go ahead and import the GSX flight plan. Top 1% club is here. Yes, you are. Pirate's discretion. I did see that you posted. I think you showed me that you're my channel is your most viewed channel right there, even just above V1 simulations. So do appreciate that as well. Pirate's discretion. Alrighty, let's go ahead and reload SimBrief now. SimBrief is okay. We'll get to loading that here in a little bit. In the meantime, let's start by prepping the aircraft. We'll do a quick flow up here near the overhead panel. We want to make sure all of these lights are extinguished. These are in a nav. That's fine. I don't know why the airplane turns on with those already in nav, but we'll leave that as is. The service center phone will stay off. That's good. The engine panel looks good. The EECs are on. Oxygen looks good. The landing gear, we have the 3 green indications here. The flight recorder is guarded. We're going to test airspeed 1, airspeed 2. Hopefully the sounds are good in the simulator.
Have a good one.
Then stall 1, and then stall 2. Beautiful. So we've checked the oxygen. Let's go ahead and check the rest of our fluids here. So we want to check hydraulic 92%. That is looking good. And then our engine oil quantity is 99%, 93%. That all looks good. We'll go ahead and blank that screen out. And then lastly, kind of hard to see, I'll just move us on back here, all the way down here. Our gravity gear extension door is closed. Manual gear extension, gravity gear extension, whatever you want to call it there. That is all stowed and done. So that preliminary checklist. Oh, then lastly, the parking brake. We need to set the parking brake, as I need to move the rudders. Let's set my rudder.
American 488 routed.
There we go. Get the rudders set here. And we'll go ahead, set our parking brake. Beautiful. Alrighty, that is all done. So now we need to go ahead and do a quick origination checklist. Origination checklist is going to be just like almost any other airplane, just like the Airbus. So we're going to start from the overhead panel, left to right, and just make our way down each panel. Fun fact, the 737-100 took its first flight on April 9th, 1967. That is how old the 737 platform is, and it is still around, flying passengers to this day. Absolutely a monster of a machine here. Some of it you could definitely tell. Some of it you could definitely tell the age of the aircraft just based on how many switches there are in this. So it would be nice if eventually they modernized a lot of stuff to be auto, but you know, If you change it too much, then you change the type rating essentially. So that's why even the newest airplanes will always have all the switches that the original airplane had. Now there's some things that were taken out, like you see here, these this little round bubble where the bus transfer is. That's a hangover from the Jurassic 737s, or the classics I should say. There used to be a gauge right here. I think this is how you could read the power. I'm not too sure. But you see some stuff like that where it's just, why is that a curve like that? There used to be a circular gauge right here on each side of this ground power switch. So that's why you have weird cutouts like that. So yeah, definitely a blast from the past. Okay, so starting up here, our flight control panel, everything should be guarded and in the norm position. Our yaw damper is on our navigation panel. Everything should be in the norm position with the source in auto, so that looks good there. Our fuel panel is all checked. I'll go ahead and get the aft one, or the left aft on. In preparation for turning on the APU. I like to get to that, turn on the APU when it comes to that. Coming on over to the electrical panel. For now, we'll just leave everything as is. I wouldn't know what to set where there, so we'll just leave everything as is. Now we're on ground power. That's 115 volts, 400 hertz, so that's good. Standby power is connected. Our generators, IDGs, are all connected there. Ground power is on. Everything else on the electrical panel looks good there. Coming on up here, circuit breaker, lights, panel lights, that all looks good for now. We'll leave that as is. And in case you were wondering, yes, we are running at nighttime because, yeah, Sim Update 4. I want to see the nighttime visuals in this. I think we may have done one stream before, but you know, I'm a little bit more apt to run it at night now. It looks a little bit better at night than what it had been in the past. The equipment cooling, all in norm. That looks good. Emergency lights are armed. Our chime is off. I don't know why the seatbelt sign is defaulted to the on position. So let's go ahead and turn you off. That looks good. Everything else here looks good. The wipers are in the parked position. We'll come on up to the window heat here. We'll turn on the window heat. Good, we'll leave the prop heat off. For now, we'll come back around to that before we start the engines. The wing and anti-ice should all be off. The hydraulic panel is checked. The engine pumps are on. And the electric pumps are off. That all looks good. Let's see the CVR. We can go ahead and test that. I think we're just looking for the green light. Yep, there's the green light. So that is good there. Next on over to the air conditioning panel. We'll leave everything set up how it is here. We'll leave the reserve fans in auto. Packs are auto. Isolation valve, I'm just going to leave that in auto. And for now, we'll leave the configuration as is. You know what? One thing I forgot to do before I moved on, we need to do a fire test. So let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty, all looks good. Beautiful. Same thing over here. And one more time. Beautiful. Yep, that all looks good. We'll go ahead up and I'll get the APU on at this time. There we go. That should get the APU going. Already, all of our lights are in the correct position, so that all looks good. Oh, the pressurization. We need to be in auto. We are in auto. That looks good. Our cruising altitude today. Let's see what our cruising altitude is going to be. Ooh. 33,000 feet is what we're showing here. So I'll go ahead and we'll dial that in.
Sensor 134.7, have a good one.
Okay, Boston 34.7, 2041.
Gotta love how everything on this airplane's got to be set. Let's see, and the landing elevation. Let's go ahead and see what do we have here. 11 feet. So we'll go ahead and put in. We'll round that up to 50. I mean, it's close enough to 0. It's either going to be 0 or 50. We'll just round it up to 50 feet there.
5387, turn left heading.
Alrighty, coming on down to our glare shield here. EFIS panel, the captain's EFIS panel. We'll go ahead and set that VOR, ADF. Looks like we'll just put those in the off position. We need to set 200 here. We'll reset that. Usually they would put the engine out acceleration altitude over here. I'm just for the sake of time, because if I scroll that up, it takes forever to scroll back down when you're trying to set minimums on the approach. Even if you hit reset, like let's say if I hit reset, all that's doing is it's just turning it off. It's kind of weird. You would think reset means like, hey, just give me back to 200. But no, reset just blinks that screen down there. So it is what it is. The altimeter, let's go ahead and pull up our altimeter for Buffalo. We can get that set. Weather ATIS VATSIM is going to be 2988. So we'll go ahead and put 2988. I don't know why it does that too. If I try to scroll just one little scroll, it keeps going, you know, past the number I want it to go to. It does a double scroll instead of a single scroll. Alrighty, we'll put that on 10 map. That all looks good. And we'll put terrain on because we like to fly with terrain. Let's see. The
240-3000 till established cleared 22.
mode control panel here, the MCP. We'll just get the flight directors on, and let's do a heading of, we'll call it 230 for now. I'll get the actual runway heading. Actually here, let me just pull up the airport diagram. 235, so we'll do that. 235 here. Excellent. We'll leave everything blanked out for now. First officer's EFIS panel. We'll do the same thing. We'll put put the VORs in off, and we'll bring the range down to 10. And the altimeter should all be synced up. That's how I have it set, so I'm not constantly having to set it once, twice, and thrice expressly in this airplane where one scroll seems to double scroll sometimes. Beautiful. Alrighty, so we'll come on down to the main instrument panel here. We want these to be in norm. Our clock should be set. Nozzle steering should be in norm. Our displays all look correct to me. Coming over here, all of these lights should be extinguished. We're going to test system 1 here. That looks good. And then 2. That looks good. And then let's just do an overall lights test. Just taking a survey. Beautiful. We'll set those on dim because it is nighttime, so that should be good. Down here, we want to reset our fuel and then leave it in rate. Let's see, auto brakes can go to RTO. And all of these lights should be extinguished. Our flaps are up. That checks. Landing gear is down. We got the 3 green indications there. Brake pressure, I don't know why it's so low. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it looks pretty low to me. On the first officer side, all the lights are extinguished. Again, we can test these lights. Beautiful. The display units are both in norm. Everything looks good on the display units. The clock is correct, and the heads-up guidance system is blanked out, so that's good. Coming on down, ground proximity warning systems. Everything is guarded and in the normal position. We can do a system test. I'm not going to do that because it could, I don't know. There's a short press and a long press, and I think the long press will go through everything. I think the short press will go. We'll just give you a few of the basic stuff, though. coming on down to the center pedestal here. We want the speed brakes to be stowed. Yeah, you see how short press gave you a really quick one? The long press will give you like a lot more.
5387, the wind 270 at 6, runway 22, clear to land.
Speed brake should be down. The thrust levers should be in forward idle. Beautiful. The flaps are up. Parking brake is set. The start engine start levers are in cutoff. Let's see. We already tested the fire protection panel. Stab trim switches should be in the normal position there. I think these are the step trim. Yeah, step trim cutout switches. I think that these are that. Cargo fire panel. We'll go ahead and check that real quick. Let's press this button here. Beautiful. That sounds good there. Radio tuning panels, we got 119.87. Let's go ahead and just do 22.8 in the standby, just in case the center does go offline. Beautiful. We have Captain Jack Flight Sim. Hello. How are you doing, my friend? Says, hello. My friend just got back from a long work trip. We'll be streaming Wednesday. Great to see you on tonight. I was in Fort Worth and then El Paso. Wow, you were all over the Southwest there. Then Las Vegas and New Mexico. Installed new company equipment, then drove home today. Pretty tired. Love your show, sir. Thank you very much, Captain Jack Flight Sim. Really do appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. Glad you are back from your work trip there. I did see on your Discord that you were going to be away for a while from streaming. So there we go. There's the Captain Jack Flight Sim logo there. If you could drop on by his channel, give him a like, give him a subscribe, and feel free to tune into his show and rock out. He has some great tunes that he plays on his channel there. I always love spending my evenings watching Cam Jack Flight Sim and just rocking out there. So I really do appreciate it. Glad you're back from your work trip. That sounds like a lot of, if you drove all of that, that sounds like a lot of driving. So yes, I do understand if you are very tired from all of that, sir. So let's continue on with our checklist here. We said the radio tuning panel. Okay, that's where we were. I have center in the active. We have Unicom in the standby there. We will. I'm going to leave this as is for right now. I'm not going to touch that until we are on approach here. Got the radio set how I want them to be there. Aileron and a rudder trim. So to check the aileron trim, you actually have to check right here on the aileron. That's how you know what the trim is. So that's your indication for the aileron trim. It is at 0, so that looks good. And then the rudder trim here is also at 0. Transponder. Let's go ahead and we have auto ATC, or no, the center sent us a PDC. So we'll go ahead and put in our squawk of 4117.
Have a good one.
4117. And how do I turn it on? I think there. Yeah, mode C is on. Hold on. Did I turn mode C off? Well, that didn't turn mode C off. I do not know how to turn. We'll just leave it like that. We'll just leave it like that. So the transponder is set. The weather radar is I don't know how this weather radar works either. I don't know what test off is, but it is what it is. And then the stab trim switches, I don't know. Again, it's so important that I don't know where those are, but okay. We'll say they have been checked. Boop. I don't know what I did with the radar there. Oh, there's the stab trim all the way down here. Stab trim switch is guarded. So that's good. Excellent. So with all of that now set, let's go ahead and get into the programming of the FMS here. So we'll go FMS Cool. Database, current database until the 22nd, so that looks good. Position initialization, we're in Buffalo. And I would like to put the K in front of BUF. There we go. Beautiful. And let's go to the next page. Grab GPS. We'll call it left position. Today. Oh, nope. That's not what I want.
Nomadic 177.
Oh, the IRs are already aligned. That's why. Okay, this is throwing me off. Usually, when nothing's aligned, then you gotta go grab the GPS position and throw it in, but I guess since we're aligned, we'll just go into our route here. We'll request our flight plan. Invalid entry. Do I need to do it? Oh, no. Here. Nope. Do I need to import it here first? Electronic flight plan. Request some brief data. Beautiful. Okay. Well, there we go. So now let's try that again. There we go. Some brief route. Buffalo-Newark, 33,000 feet. We will set the payload. Some brief payload set, and we will also set our fuel. Some brief block fuel is set there, and we will go ahead and select this route. It's requesting. Give it a few seconds to think. Alrighty. The route uplink is ready. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and load that in. Loading. I think I may have given it enough time there. Let's go ahead and route uplink, route data uplink. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Let's go back to menu, FMC, next page. Alrighty, so departure, we'll do a Buffalo departure. This is the Buffalo 8 off of runway 23. There's not really much to that departure. So it's pretty much a heading departure. And then for the arrival, we will do runway 22 the ILS to runway 22 left. Of course, we'll select Patron, and it's going to be the Flossie 4, I think, is what it's going to be. Hold on. Let me go ahead and bring this up.
3642, descend maintain flight level
yes. So, Hancock transition for the Flossie 4. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and insert that, activate it, execute it, and let me go to Lex, make sure there's no discontinuities except for the ILS there. Yep, that looks good. So FMC, we have that. We're on Lex. Nope, I want to be on a route. Alrighty. Let's see. One thing I need to do as well is get some performance data. Let's go Perfinet. I think I need to request our performance initialization. Well, I'm thinking about 10,000 is already set in there. I didn't think I set that in there, but that's our initial climb altitude. It's 10,000 feet. There it is. Perfinet uplink ready. Let's load it. Okay, there we go. 14.2 on the fuel. Looks good. Reserves. We'll just leave the reserves as they are. And then we will execute everything, make it nice and big. Trip 396, and we're going to be cruising at 330. Do you mess with this? I don't know. Let's just go ahead and throw that in there and execute that. Excellent. So performance request. Oh, nope. Oh, I did that already. I want the M1 limit. The arrow there just made me want to hit it one more time. That's okay.
Contact to Chicago.
We'll wait for this to upload again, and then we'll move on. Ready? Yep. Okay. Nope, we won't load it this time though. Alrighty. So this is where I need to go to the tablet.
192 Cleveland Center. Hello. Welcome
Performance Center 23. Yep, we'll import from the aircraft, and we'll import the weather, and we will get rid of the headwind because we don't account for headwinds. Alrighty, everything else looks good there. 135.7. Let me check the plan real quick to see if that's what we're going to be doing. 130.
1653, the wind 170 at 4, runway 21.
Let's see.
Nomadic.
The planned runway was not that. It's going to be 165.5. Where are you coming up with this? 135.7. That is a huge difference.
Cleveland, November 777, Victor Papa.
Like, that is a massive difference.
November 7710, Victor Papa, Cleveland Center, go ahead.
November 777, Victor Papa.
Oh no, ramp rate of 135.6. Or plan of 135.2. Okay, so
And we'd like to pick up an IFR, Papa IFR clearance.
there we go. That is actually correct. So we'll do 130, ramp weight of 130, well, a takeoff weight of 135.2, and we are at 135.7, so that's good. So we will go ahead and calculate that. It'll be flaps 5, TO2, with a 36 selected temperature. So we'll call it a TO2 36. That gives us about 88. And we were looking for an N1 of 88. There we go. That looks good. So we'll go ahead and continue on the takeoff. Flaps 5. And a CG of 24.2. Beautiful. Our trim should be about 5.2%. So just a little bit on the other side of where it is now. Not too bad. Alrighty, so our V-speeds. V-speed should be 136, 137, 142. Okay, 136, 137, 142. We'll go ahead and select those. We'll do a V2 plus 10, so 152. I'll go ahead and pre-select that here. Beautiful. And our FMS pre-flight is complete. We'll go ahead and begin boarding with GSX. Since that's all done, we can go ahead and request boarding. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and recall and clear those. APU is on. Let me go ahead and get the APU on bus. Wow, that's a hard power transfer. My goodness, that's a hard power transfer. Alrighty, beautiful.
20 miles north of Niagara Falls, DR.
Let's go ahead and do a quick briefing with our Ghost FO. Oh yeah, I should have this open. There we go. There's our little flight attendant there. So let's go ahead and I think the GSX has the wrong airline. It didn't tell me which airline to choose, but that's okay. That is, oh, the flight attendants are going to the back there. Flight attendants are boarding. The crew's boarding. Alrighty, and then I guess the passengers will be right after that. So we'll ask our Ghost FO if he's ready for a briefing. He says yes, he is. Alrighty, first thing we always want to do is do our threat forward briefing. So we ask them what threats they have. Well, it's an unfamiliar aircraft, so that's the biggest threat. And unfortunately, it's just a simulator, so we should be fine there. If all else fails, we'll just disconnect from that 7 and keep on trucking along. So we're going to push back from our gate here and taxi all the way to runway 23. It's very straightforward. We'll take Alpha. We need to cross 14 through this hotspot of Delta Alpha 14 and 23, all the way down to the end of Alpha 8. Plan on a flaps 5 reduced thrust takeoff, TO2 takeoff. It'll be standard reject considerations. Do you have any questions about what we need to reject for? Nope. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we'll continue straight ahead to about, I didn't see what the, it's 1,500 feet above field elevation, which is about 2,200 feet. I can't do math so good. So about 2,200 feet, clean up the aircraft, worth the ECAM, or there's no ECAM. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. We'll clean up the aircraft, and run the QRH procedure and make a return plan back to Buffalo. 10,000 is the altitude on the SID there, or given to us by ATC. We have them in the active with Unicom in the secondary, and we get a squawk of 4117. Any questions? Anyone in the chat who disagrees? Speak now or forever hold your peace, because I have no clue what to do. I think I have all the failures turned off in the airplane as well, so that's good. I do like how the SID is very easy out of here. Let's go ahead and bring up the SID. Super easy. It's just an RNAV SID, or not an RNAV SID, it's a radar vector SID. So there's our SID, straight ahead, 10,000 feet, looks good. We'll go ahead and get rid of that.
350.
We have Eddie. How are you doing, Eddie? Happy New Year to you as well. Hopefully you had a good holiday, or holidays, I should say, and a very happy New Year. Also, I did not realize this was not on. Let's go ahead and turn that on, because we have... Oh, is that not going to turn on? Why aren't you turning on?
4228. 4228, descend maintain flight level 250.
I do not know why that was on. I am so sorry. Let's try that one more time. Adam B, welcome to the Eagle's Nest. Really glad you subscribed to the channel there. Welcome. Feel free to hop on over to the Discord as well. Slowly growing the community over on the Discord channel. So really do appreciate the subscription, and thank you. Really do appreciate that. So yeah, happy holidays. Welcome back. We're almost all set to go here. My first time on live stream flying the 737. Did a few test flights with it, especially with the HUD, and let me tell you, flying with the HUD almost feels like cheating, especially on landing. If you have like the A3 visuals for landing, it literally tells you when to flare the aircraft. It really is like cheating. So we'll see. It looks like they're done boarding up from the outside. Wow. Okay. We'll go ahead and get those doors closed then.
November 777 Victor Papa, I have an amendment to your flight plan advise ready.
To close the aft and the forward doors. Beautiful. I think we should be boarding here for a little longer, but are we still boarding? It's hard to tell.
It'll be Echo Golf Uniform Lima, and then the Zulu Echo Lima Kilo.
Oh, the door was closed this entire time. Oh my goodness gracious. It looks like the door's open though. Why is the door closed? Are we done boarding? Are we not done boarding?
Papa, we're going to proceed direct Eagle to join the Delta 2.
Waiting for your open.
777 Victor Papa.
This is so manual. It's a little annoying. Entry 1. Why is it armed? I have no clue. So now it's disarmed, and now I can open it. Oh my goodness gracious! How did the flight attendants get on if the door was closed? That's what I want to know.
Delta 9965, I'm sorry about that. Turn left heading 160.
Oop, okay, I don't want to be on the back of your head. Alrighty. Well, hopefully we will be boarding here soon. Bring up GSX again. Yes, they were nice. Hope yours was as well. I've been flying the Citation X and the Zim lately. Hopefully you've been having fun flying the Citation X. It's always fun flying the corporate jets because the corporate jets get to go to all the fun places. And do the fun thing. Short runways, high altitudes, beach resorts, ski resorts. Well, it's winter time, right? So we got to be going to the ski resorts. So there we go. Let's see. Boarding passengers now. Okay, I think they're boarding passengers now. That sounds good. I still do have a few more things to do here. So our briefing is not complete. The APU is on. Let's go ahead and turn our fasten seatbelt signs on now. APU is on. Fuel panel. We'll go ahead. We have our fuel on board. We'll get our fuel panel set there. And then we're ready to do a before start checklist. So with that said, we'll go, and I'm just gonna rattle right through this before start checklist because it would take me forever to do it like I do it in the Airbuses, where I read the checklist, I'm looking at it, and I kind of pointed out to you guys. I don't know the Boeing that well, so it would just be me looking forever all over the place trying to find that one switch. So let's see, before start checklist, parking brake is set, oxygen is checked, navigation, transfer, and display switches normal and auto, window heat is on, pressurization set, auto and set, terrain display selected, MCP set, displays displays checked, auto brake RTO, fuel quantity and distribution 14,100 pounds and checked. CDU is checked. Engine start levers are cut off. Transponder TARA, aileron and rudder trim 00. Departure briefing completed. Fasten seatbelt sign on. AP on buses. Fuel panel is set. Flight forms and AML on board accepted. We're in aircraft 0 to 6. And pads are off. The before start checklist is still aligned. So there we go. Beautiful. He said, oh yeah, it's a very nice plane to fly. I haven't really gotten into flying all the private jets there. So it would be that'd be a change up. One thing I kind of want to do as well is it's kind of interesting. They're all done outside. That's okay. I think they're just waiting on the passengers. Oh, the passengers are walking down the aisle. So there we go. I didn't know if we'd actually see some passengers walking down the aisle there. There we go. So we'll stand here and greet our passengers as they make their way onto the airplane. Beautiful. One of the things I do want to do this year as well is open up and do some turboprop flying with the Saab 340 and the ATR 72. And I kind of want to, you know, I envision doing like some Midwestern flying up in like Wisconsin or Detroit, and just doing some like city hopping or hub and spoke hopping. I'm not too sure which one yet. I kind of feel like I want to do both hub and spoke type of hopping, and then like city hopping where you just kind of hop from city to city. So that'd be really cool. So yeah, some turboprop flying would be very fun. I think that'd be very fun. Oh, and it sounds like Cleveland Center is going to be closing here soon, so that is quite all right.
9965, clear the visual approach, runway 22 left, and the wind 160 at 3, runway 22 left, clear to land. Nomadic 177, taxi Alpha Victor, hold short, runway 22 left.
One of the cool things I got to do on this last trip that I had is I flew with a brand new first officer, so that was fun. You know, is a very exciting guy. He was very excited to learn new things, lots of questions, and you know, I don't know all the questions. I'm not an instructor, don't pretend to be an instructor, but I try to help where I can. Excellent. It looks like GSX is all done there. We'll go ahead and close our door. Excellent. And we will continue our checklist here. So we want our repeat on, our hydraulic pumps come on, and our anti-collision light should come on as well. Beautiful. I'll go ahead and recall that. The electric, hydraulic, okay, yeah, all of those make sense. Hydraulic doors and overhead. Okay, cool. So what I need to do is close here. Ground service vehicles. Alrighty, those are all done. Do I need to release the ground service vehicles? Yeah, no. I don't think I need to do that. Let's go ahead and go to ground connections. We shall release the ground power, remove the chocks. I think we can remove the chocks. Okay. And then prepare for pushback. Prepare for pushback and departure. No, I do not need de-ice treatment. We will go nose to the left. There we go. Beautiful. Jetway is removed. Let's go and arm all of our doors. There's a lot of things you have to do in this airplane. We'll arm all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Those all look good. And we just have hydraulic overhead and electric. What else is on the overhead? Oh, you know what? I need pneumatics to come online. That would be great for that to happen. Get the dual bleed indication and everything. So overhead. Oh, because we have some amber lights on the overhead there. Let's go ahead and clear that. Beautiful. And below the line, probe heat is on, hydraulic panels set, doors, windows, close, lock, anti-collision lights on. Before we start, checklist is complete. Beautiful. Do I need to call him for pushback or taxi? Departure frequency 1987. Call for taxi. So he's going to be getting offline here soon, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and release our brakes and start our pushback. Go ahead and pause our ground music for now. And the nice thing about Boeing is you can just tap the brakes and they go off. Ooh, like that.
Air Canada 399, contact Boston.
I'm pretty sure we should start going backwards here soon. There we go. Beautiful.
Air Canada 399.
And I'm gonna try to turn the sim volume up a little bit there. And I think in the Boeings, they go engine 2 and then engine 1. So that's how we will do it. We'll bring up the engine page here. Get all of our engine indications. We'll turn the packs off. And we'll go down. Oh, nope. Up top. I don't know. Let's just start with the left side for today. And we will start engine number 2 over to ground. We need to wait until we have about 20-25% on the end of 2 max motor.
Frequency change approved. Have a good one.
We're Yukon, Canada, 260, yeah, take care.
Delta 87, you're 5 miles from Morobe. Turn left, heading 240. Maintain 5,000.
There's that.
Clear the ILS for me, 21 left approach. Delta 87, winds 160 at 3, runway 21 left, clear to land. Delta 9965, heavy welcome to Detroit, to taxi departing via Kilo and Juliet.
Beautiful. I think that's a good start. You know, the engine has started when you hear that snap. I do not know why the aircraft is rocking. Are they disconnecting the power? Or disconnect? Oh, yeah, they are. Okay. Just want to make sure they're disconnecting. Okay, let's go number 1, please. Nope, wrong button. There we go. No, I actually physically have to move it. Wow. Yeah, sorry. I was sitting here at the engine, like, why isn't it turning on? I physically have to move the switch to the on position. Oh my goodness gracious. Hopefully by the end of the month I will be very proficient at Boeing. Beautiful. There's the starter cutout. If we look on the engine indications here, we got 2, 4, and 6. That looks good. We can go ahead and blank you out. Beautiful. Flight director's on. We'll do VNAV heading select for now, since that's what we will be using after departure. We don't need any engine anti-ice. Let's get the generators. Nope, other direction. Generators on the buses there, and our air conditioning panel. Go ahead and turn the AP bleed off. Packs come back on. Beautiful. Everything else is in auto. We can go ahead and get rid of the APU at this time. And let's go flaps 5.
There's a boat calling. I'm going to be closing very shortly. You can remain on your turn.
Flight control check. I like to do the box pattern here. We have Silt Team Bravo Arma Reforger. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Eagle's Nest. Glad you're able to join. If you could, take a second, go over. Feel free to join the Discord server. A small growing community there where you can keep up with when I will be live streaming next, get the latest alerts on live streaming, and in general when I am out and about flying the line, I like to try to walk around and take some pics for you guys to show you where I'm at and what I am up to. So there we go. Thank you. Reforger, I'm gonna shorten that to SEAL Team Bravo. Thank you for the subscription. Really do appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a fantastic afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world there. So let's go down to the FMC here. I'm gonna put this on the take off page here. We will put this on the legs page here, and there we go. Check that one more time. We have nothing. Everything else looks good. We can go ahead and dim our light over here. Beautiful. After start checklist, anti-ice. We do not need. Generators are on. Air conditioning and bleeds are set. Flaps are set. Flight controls checked. Recall checked. The after start checklist is complete here. We will go ahead and let's go ahead and can I put you down? Yeah, there we go. Ooh, let me dim that and turn you down like a lot. It's nighttime. Don't try to blind me now. Beautiful. Alrighty. I think the lighting in here just looks so good. It just looks so good. Alrighty. Or arm the auto thrust as well, or auto throttles. Sorry, it is auto throttles. So there we go. Eddie says it's been a while since I've been in a Boeing haul, so I'm going to get the 700 when it releases for 2024 next month. Oh, okay, yeah. It's I considered which version to get, and I think the 800 is just such a popular version. That's why I pulled the trigger on the 800. I may get the 700. I don't think I'm gonna get the 900 ER. I think the 7 and the 8 are the two most popular variants. So, and for $70 for each variant is kind of a lot of money. So, it is what it is. I think Cleveland Center is now offline. So what we will do is we'll just get our CTAF frequency in for Buffalo, which is, there is no frequency. Cool. Alrighty, so we will go right on over to Unicom, I guess. Right on over to Unicom. Beautiful. And let's see, what do we have here? The next steps I need to do have been done. Oh, so you have it for 2020. Oh, you get the. Is it a really good discount? They say it's a cup of coffee, right? That's what the running joke is. You can get the upgrade for just a cup of coffee. So hopefully the discount will be well worth it for you there. So let's see. Next on the list, we need. Okay, so we need 5.2 units on the trim. That looks good about right there. Our flaps are set. We have the green light there. Or the green light. There's our green light right there. Takeoff data and bugs are all set. Air conditioning panel. We did that. And already. Yeah, let's, I think we did all the steps we need to. Let's do it before takeoff checklist. Takeoff data and bugs, closeout received and checked. Flaps, 5, green light. Stab trim, 5.2 units. Takeoff briefing completed. HUD set. Generators on. AC and bleeds are auto and set. To the line. Alrighty. So, let's go ahead, release the brakes, and get to taxiing. I'll turn the volume back down here just a little bit. There we go. And we'll bring the throttles up so we can start our taxi. We'll just zigzag right on over to the Alpha line. And you see, that's the other reason why a lot of these are going to be shorter legs, is because I'm trying to get used to the 737. It's taken me such a long time to get off the ground. We have been streaming now for how long? An hour, and I've just pushed off the gate. So yeah, it's this is definitely not the norm. I usually like to get off the ground within the first 45 minutes. You know, some of that is like usually I will board via GSX while setting up the aircraft. So pretty much by the time I'm done setting up the aircraft, GSX is done, so that we brief and push back and get out underway. So you know, so that's part of it. The other part is learning the airplane. The other part of it is just I don't think the GSX integration is as good as it is with the Phoenix on the PMDG. The Phoenix is just goated when it comes to GSX integration. So it is what it is. I'm not mad about it. So the great thing with the HUD is I can literally just sit here and put my airplane vector right on the center line and know that that's where I am on the center line. Okay, 1-4 clear left. 1-4 clear left. We're clear right. I should turn on all my lights here. And then that to that. There we go. Beautiful. And then we will turn all of our lights back off. And there we go. Still trying to figure out how to read all the data on the HUD, but I mean, the HUD is just so nice to have. ILS 1, I don't have anything up there heading course. I mean, I guess I could tune in. Let's see, let's just do that so that we have localizer data here. Approach, runway 23 is 235, 111.3. Alrighty, so let's go down. Nope, wrong button. 111.3, 111.3, and 235, 111.3. And the course is going to be 235. Beautiful. Everything looks good to go. Below the line, MCP and Indy checked runway 23. Our PA. Forgot to do our PA. I don't know how to do it on this airplane. I guess that's how you do it. Am I hot mic to the PA? Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Completed. Lights are set. Or takeoff checklist is complete. Beautiful. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and make our announcement on Unicom, Buffalo area traffic. United 3318 departing runway 23. We'll be departing the pattern to the south. Buffalo area traffic. Alrighty. That was on Unicom, right? 122.8. Beautiful. A lot of thrust required to break away here. Very interesting. Alrighty. So I'll bring the sim volume back up again. There we go. So we can hear the beautiful PMD. The one thing I do like too is PMDG took a little extra time with the sounds, and I'm here for it. They did overall really good product. Really good product that they put out. I am not disappointed at all with the money spent on this PMDG 737. And one thing I have got to get used to is the taxi. It's a little bit different. Like, you gotta go really slow if you want to make this hard 90-degree turn, or else the airplane will tell on you. Like, makes a weird, like, hey, you're scrubbing the nose wheel sound. Beautiful. Oh, did it too hard. Beautiful. I think we're all ready to go. Oh, the thing I didn't do, lights. And it's weird, the position / steady strobe light. That's okay. And wing. There we go. And logo. Yeah, logo should be on. It's nighttime. Hold on. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. All right. Sorry, didn't mean to blow your ears out there. We'll release the brakes and get to going. Let's get this bird in the air, shall we? So, yeah, about 40% on the N1s. Half down on this. I have a side stick, so half down on the side stick here. Beautiful. Auto thrust is armed. Let's go ahead and hit that toga button. And we'll let that flight director Q guide us on down the runway.
80 knots.
Checked.
V-40. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Flaps 1. Flaps up. After takeoff checklist. Get autopilot, the left autopilot on. Beautiful. Let's go direct to Geneseo. Let me see if I can zoom out and see where that is on our map here. That's not going to paint anything. That's okay. We'll go ahead and do that. And we will execute LNAV. Beautiful. Buffalo traffic, United 3318, 4,300. Climbing 10,000, departing the pattern to the south, last call, Buffalo traffic. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get 30-something thousand feet in there. 33,000 feet. Beautiful. And let's get the engine anti-ice on. We are in visible moisture. It was kind of late to that, but it is what it is. Now that the takeoff is done, we'll go ahead and stow that. We'll put you in the off position, and we can turn off our auto brakes there. Alrighty, after takeoff checklist, flaps are up, no lights, the gear is off, auto brake is off, air conditioning bleeds and pressurization checked, anti-ice is as required, and the APU is off as well. So yeah, pressurization A little bit different than the Airbus. We got to actually look up and look for our cabin altitude is lower than our actual altitude, and I'm looking for differential pressure as well. So we have diff P right here. So we are pressurizing. Beautiful. We're above that cloud layer. Let's go ahead and get the engine anti-ice off, and we're climbing on up. Turn the sim volume back down. Eddie says we are up. Yes, sir. Indeed, we are. I need to do a night flight in the Citation soon, especially if you're in 2024. If you're in 2024, I 100% would agree with you there. The way they change the atmospherics looks just absolutely amazing. Alrighty, so we're through 10,000 feet. We can go ahead and chime out a sterile. Beautiful. Cleveland Center is back on 3470. Okay. Did not realize. Alrighty. 3470. Let's go ahead and tune that in. 134.7. I don't know why we're going all the way up to flight level 370 or 330. I mean, maybe the 73 is just it's that much better than the Boeing, or sorry, the Airbus in terms of like climb performance. Hello, Center United 3318 14,700 climbing flight level 330. We are direct to Geneseo.
Check in with Boston Center ident.
Uh, 19. Wait. Oop, nope. Wrong one. Oh, 1987. I thought he got offline. 1987. Wrong one. So the old Cleveland Center. That would explain why he sounds so far away. Okay, 1987.
Thank you.
Icing weather a little bit. Well, it's mostly down here, so that's why I don't have the anti-ice on right now. We did when we went through the clouds, but it's back off now. Transition standard. And we'll go ahead and get our external lights off. Wing light, there we go. Get turn the logo light off too as well. Yeah, one of the things I still, even though I'm kind of late to the game, I still want to make my winter ops guide there. So still working on that. I tried one day. There's just too much going on, so I had to scrap it and set it aside for a different day. Hello, Center United 3318, a flight level 198, climbing flight level 330. We're just about 16 to the west of Geneseo.
Delta 2422, no sim break, please. American 3318, clear to flow.
Is that United 3318?
Yeah, that's United 3318, clear to flow.
There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, so that's one of the things I really, oh my gosh, the simulator is looking real good. I really do like how they change the atmospherics, especially at night in the simulator. I feel like one of the updates they did made the night lighting worse. Yeah, they made the night lighting look like a spotlight, like every city just looked like it was one spotlight glowing in the distance. Now it looks a lot more realistic, a lot more realistic. So I'm actually glad they went back and redid their lighting. It's especially after what X-Plane 12 did with their atmospherics, they had to compete with X-Plane, and I think they did a good job with it. So yeah, what a beautiful looking sim, and absolutely no regrets about purchasing this aircraft. Let's go ahead and, even though it's a pretty short flight, let's get our in-flight entertainment going there. Absolutely beautiful. And I'll take a sip of my espresso.
American 5050, wind showing 2207 knots. Let me know if you have an approach requested area.
Yeah, hey, thanks. I have
this last the last month, I gotta go over to some places I hadn't been to before or in a while. Like,
yeah, I'm sorry.
Got to go out to Spokane, Washington. That was absolutely a fantastic overnight there. Stay right near the capital. Got to meet, interestingly enough, got to see an Alaska crew, and was talking to them for a little bit, and found out they were based in Anchorage, and I said, oh my. So yes, it is absolutely freezing cold up in Anchorage. And we, you know, the FO and I, we get a little curious as to how cold it was getting as we were flying on out to Spokane, simply because I mean, Canada's, it's not too far away, so we looked at some Canadian airports and to see how cold they were, and it's pretty cold. But then I got curious and wanted. Alrighty, 134.7 United 3318. Thanks for the ATC. Have a fantastic night. Alrighty, so 1347 is what it's going to be. We'll switch right on over to Boston Center. Man, this airplane will climb straight up to 30, even though it's a short flight, it climbs straight up to 33,000 feet. I love it. I am here for it. The other thing I do like about the airplane is it has the physical top of climb on your route, but the banana bar as well, the green banana bar that shows you actively moving along where it thinks you're going to level off. I love that. So it makes it real easy to be like, oh, can you make it to this altitude and, you know, this many miles? You can literally just look down and dial in the altitude, look down and say, oh yeah, we're going to make that. So that's one of the cool things about the Boeings that I do like. Hello Center, United 3318, flight level 278, climbing flight level 330.
WestJet 801, contact to Montreal Center.
Although I'm pretty sure we should not be in their airspace for too much longer. New York Center is, United Center is offline, so there we go.
Boston Delta 1840, I think you frequency changed us, but I just wanted to make sure. Delta 1840, frequency change approved.
In fact, I think once we make the turn here past beeps, like, I think we're going to be leaving the airspace real quick after that. So we'll pretty much be on our own. There's no approach controller on. LaGuardia approach is on, but you know, none of the other approach controllers are on, so that'll be perfectly fine. That will be fine. We'll vector ourselves onto the ILS in Newark.
2022170 knots for better to Locus. Runway 22 left, clear to land number 3. JetBlue 41, radar service terminated, privilege change approved.
JetBlue 41, radio change approved, thank you.
Boston Center, November 777, Victor Papa. Number 777.
I absolutely love having a little guide here that helps me go through the procedures on this airplane too. So glad I was able to have a buddy that could shoot me this over. I was able to print it off. My own little cheat sheet for the 737. Printed off a checklist as well. Nice little cheat sheet for the 737 as well. I mean, the checklist is pretty much, I mean, everything you need to do. It seems like. Although the checklist is pretty long. Pretty sure our checklists are way shorter than theirs. Like the shutdown checklist is nearly an entire page. That's crazy.
5, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Well, we have Carol Ann says, hello. Everyone, how are you doing this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are around the world? Hello, hello, hello. Tactical GTAC, how are you doing this evening? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Eagle's Nest. Hello there. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic evening. And thank you for the extra sub. I think we got 1 or 2 extra subs there. Didn't see anything come up on my on my alerts, my Streamlabs alerts. So if you subscribe, thank you very much. Welcome to the Eagle's Nest. Yeah, having friends all over aviation, it is absolutely fantastic. So it's great that one of these days, I'm gonna get my buddy on the stream to show me the correct way to do everything. I feel like for the most part I'm getting it done, but I also think that you know, it's there's a lot more nuance to how to set things up. I definitely do not know how to set everything up. I'm just pretty much guessing at this point. You see, it's 7:51 p.m. here. You must be on Mountain Time? Is that Mountain Time there? Fantastic. Was just out in Denver as well. And it was actually beautiful weather out there in Denver. It was chilly. Like it felt chilly enough to have a sweater on, but I really didn't need to have a sweater on. You could get away with like jeans and a t-shirt type of weather out there in Denver. Absolutely beautiful out there walking around in the cool weather but sunny weather. And the only big downside about Denver is the airport is just so far away, and it's a massive airport. I don't know if anyone here has been to the Denver airport before, but it's absolutely a massive airport. Alrighty, so since I absolutely have no clue what I'm doing here, let's go ahead and begin prepping for our arrival. We're going to be coming over Hancock. If you are here, let's go ahead and put in crank at 7,000. That's an expect there, and then prior to getting a Sperta, we should expect radar vectors to runway 22 left here. So we'll do crank at 7,000. Let's see. Next page. I want crank at 7,000. We'll go ahead and do that. Let it recalculate. Ooh, and our top of descent is right in front of us. Boston Center, United 3318, requesting lower.
United 3318, standby.
Okay.
And 3318 cross crank at maintain 7,000 and Newark altimeter 3004.
crank at maintain 7,000, United 3318. Alrighty, so there we go. We have crank at 7,000. Glad I caught that when I did. Oh my, we would have been host. Okay, so that's there. Now it should start automatically descending. Oh, I love that. Okay, cool. We caught that just in time. Alrighty, so that's the only restriction on their arrival. Let's go ahead and get our ILS set up. 1087 and 219. So I'll put 219 in.
133009.
And then it's 1087.
South 5592, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff.
There we go. So we have the ILS tuned in there. I don't know what their equivalent of a backward Z double D is, but we'll try our best to set up everything how I think it should be set up there. You said I've been there in the sim. Yes. So Eddie, you know how big it is just based on how big it is in the simulator, and that is absolutely no joke. It just takes forever to taxi around there. You say, is it easy for you to fly the 737 than an A320? It is a little bit harder to fly the 737 compared to an A320, simply because the Airbus does a few more things that are a lot more that are automated. So it's harder to just kind of think about those things. However, in the grand scheme of things, you know, once you learn where the switches are and what position they need to be in, you can kind of make your way around it. It's not going to be perfect, but you're able to fly it. I have the failures turned off because there's no way I'd be able to handle the failures. I can say that for sure. You're in Albuquerque. You've been to Denver, though. That is fantastic. That's actually one of the places here this month that I want to fly into on stream, is into Albuquerque. I need to learn how to do an RNAV approach in the 737, though, because I'm pretty sure one of the approaches in Albuquerque is an RNAV that like loops you all the way around the airport and back to the runway there. So I gotta learn how to do an RNAV approach. But yeah, that's definitely on my list of airports to fly into or out of. I'm not too sure which way I want to do it yet. Is Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're going to be going down to Newark, New Jersey. That's where we're flying down to this evening, so I'll go ahead and hide that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get landing performance. Let's see. I don't want that. I want a net. Let's do a flaps 40 landing. It's going to be 135 knots. I will leave that up there. ILS 22 left, 1087, 219 to follow approach course. That all looks good, beautiful. I'm gonna do an auto brakes 2 landing. And yeah, I think that's everything I need to configure for our landing here. We'll get the logo light back on. Actually, no, we'll wait till we get to 18,000 feet, turn all the lights back on all at one time there. There we go. Check our recall. Landing elevation, we still live at 50 since we're pretty much field elevation or sea level here in Newark.
188, we have Mission Hotel.
And while I'm thinking about it, since there's no ETC online when we get there, let's go ahead and get a CTAF for Newark. Oh, wrong one.
5592, climb maintain level 320.
18.3, so let's just go ahead and do 18.3 in the standby here.
0777 Victor Papa, expect the ILS from 2 and 9 approach.
Expect the ILS
Beautiful. Alrighty, we'll ask our FO if he's ready for a briefing. Yep, our FO is ready. What are your threats? Well, unfamiliar to the aircraft and really unfamiliar with the airport. Oh, and Pirate's Discretion, if you're still here. I'm sending over an in-range report to the company, looking for a gate assignment on our in-range report here. Pirate's Discretion, if you're still around. So that way I can go in the GSX. I absolutely love that I can go in the GSX and just select it while we're in flight. Alrighty. So plan on doing a well, we're coming in on the Velocity 4 arrival. Cranks at 7,000 feet. We'll break it off just before Sparta to, we'll probably go direct to Patron for the ILS there. From Patron, we'll go all the way into, we'll intercept the final there. It's a visual backed up with ILS 22 left. It's going to be Charlie 11-4, data 13 September 24. The frequency is 108.7, 219 is the final approach course, so that all looks good. Buzzed is at 1,500 feet. Our DA is going to be 211, so I want to go here, reset, and move it up to 11 feet. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to put in the engine out acceleration altitude, because it doesn't reset to 200 every time. It's kind of annoying. Just makes it just blanks out the screen, and then you have to scroll all the way back down. So there we go. So we got Barrow 200, 211, sorry. Touchdown zone elevation 11 feet. Emissary around the Solberg VOR, within 28 miles of Solberg. 3,100 feet, that's all quadrants. We'll configure flaps 40, auto brakes 2. Miss approach, soft go. I don't know how to do that here, so it's going to be at full go, I guess. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the number of times you hit the toga button. Will determine it. I think once is for soft go and twice is for full go. I'm not too sure. I gotta read up on that. Climb to 500, then a climbing right turn at 3,000 on a heading of 225. Inbound on the Yardley 069 to Kilma and hold. There's a Pepe on the left ALS F2 lighting, and plan a right hand turn off. It's going to be a right hand turn off, and I do not know what our gate assignment is going to be quite yet. Let's park it somewhere on this one. How about, what is this, 110? 110? Does that sound like a fairly nice gate to park at? We'll park there. Or 113. We'll do 113. I don't know. Yeah, let's do 113. Have you ever landed in JFK? I have. JFK is another airport that is absolutely huge, and busy. It can get insanely busy in JFK. So we're through our transition altitude. Let's go ahead and go transition, and I need the weather down there actually. There we go. Weather ATIS real. The altimeter is going to be 3005. Let's go ahead and do 3005. Set once, twice, and thrice there. Beautiful. With that, we can turn all of our lights back on. That light and that light. The lights are probably the hardest for me to figure out on this airplane, but there we go. Okay, so here we are. Descent checklist. Altimeters are at 3005. Approach preparation completed. Pressurization is checked. Terrain display selected, and the lights are set. Descent checklist is complete. Beautiful. And what we can do is we will pause our in-flight music there. Excellent. I'll get rid of this. Oh, I brought this back up for a reason. 113. So, what we'll do, GSX. Moving map? No, this one. Select from map. Absolutely love it. Alright, so... Alrighty, I moved this to the secondary screen. Where's 113? That's all I... Oh, I can't select that gate. Oh, wow. Okay. So we'll select the one right beside it, I guess. 111? We'll select 111 then. It's a medium, small. Oh no, we'll do 109. I have no clue. Oh, I'm surprised that that's not selectable. We'll do 109. We'll select that one. Beautiful. And it's going to be United. There we go. Zoom it in here. A little bit more. A little bit more. Perfect. Hopefully it will be slowing up before we cross 10,000 feet. You flown into LaGuardia? Do you fly with a I do. I am on the A320, which requires a co-pilot. So yeah, I do fly with a co-pilot there, Caroline. Thanks for that question. Appreciate that. You flown to LaGuardia. LaGuardia is another one that is that can be a very, 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 very busy airport here. Let's see. We're approaching the clouds. We'll go ahead and get the engine anti-ice on. Beautiful. Those switches are so snappy the way they move forward into the on position. I'll put the data on so I can... well, that's not going to give me what I want. So that's okay. We'll turn here. Am I still with Boston Center? That's crazy. I'm pretty sure I'm not in his airspace. Oh. Okay, as I'm leaving... As we make this turn, we'll be leaving his airspace. Is what it looks like. Slowing it up to 250 knots. Oh man, this airplane makes everything so easy. I mean, when everything's programmed correctly. If I have to do something off script, I'm not going to know how to do it. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be me guessing at everything. Wow, absolutely beautiful. Alrighty. Flight attendants, prepare for landing. There we go. The flight attendants are preparing for landing. We'll get them back into sterile. Beautiful. Well, in my airplane, it really depends. I don't usually fly the 737, so I've been trying to hand fly it a little bit for a few thousand feet. The Airbus, I'll typically fly it all the way up to like 15,000 feet before I turn it on, and then on the way in, I'll turn it off around somewhere between 1,000 and 500 feet. I'll turn it off. It really does depend there. And why are we just diving at this point for the profile? I have no clue, but we should be able to intercept that at quite a good distance. We should be level at 7,000 feet. Alrighty, let me bring this back up. Well, no, that's not what I want. I want the approach. So let's bring the approach back up. We'll hide you. Because Patron's going to be 3,000, so that's what we'll select. Buzz is at 1,500, so 3,000 to 1,500. Those are the numbers I really do need to remember. Looks like we'll cross crank right at 7,000 feet here. Let me go ahead and realign my heading bug. Beautiful. And that's the other thing, is constantly realigning the heading bug. Just something you got to get used to. Drag required. We're doing good right now. We're doing good. A little bit on the fast side, but we're right on profile, so I can't be mad about that. The one thing is, I don't know where the temperature is. Where do I look for the temperature? Because, like, how do I know if I'm in icing or not? Oh, there it is, +5 right there. All right. So the temperature is right above the N1 gauges, and we're 847. Like I said, somewhere before Sparta is where it says we're going to get vectored off. Now, ATC isn't online, so I'm not expecting vectors. In fact, we're outside of their airspace at this point, so... and he said he was going to be closing in 15 minutes. I don't know when that was. It's about 10 minutes ago, so he should be closing up here soon. Anyway, that's quite all right.
That's 188, stand by, JetBlue 312, turn right, heading 240, join localizer.
Oh, I forgot. There's a checklist I need to do at 10,000 feet here. It is the before landing checklist. Approach briefing completed. Seatbelt signs are on. PA completed. Recall. I checked it before. We'll check it again. Excellent. Auto brakes are as required. HUD. I need to bring that on down. And radios and displays set and cross-checked to the line.
Okay, 1 able direct Morris, cleared for the ILS runway 29 approach, and did you give us an altitude for November 777 Papa?
Cross Morris at or above 2,000.
Cross Morris at or above 2,000, November 777 Papa, thank you.
Boston Center, KLM 860 Lima, just requesting a step up to flight level 390.
Alrighty. We are looking at 7,000 feet. For some reason we slowed up. I am going to... Can I take control of the speed? I don't know how to take control of the speed. Speed intervent? Okay. I'm pretty sure we're not in anyone's airspace. So what I'm going to do is switch over to... Newark's frequency here, even though I'm pretty sure this guy literally has just forgotten about us. He's more worried about traffic into and out of Boston. Let's go ahead. Don't know why that's taking such a long time to spool back up. There we go. It's kind of keeping the speed there. Alrighty, so 7,000 feet. We want to go down. We want Patron and 3,000 feet. Let's go previous page. Yeah, previous page. I will go Patron, 3,000 feet. We'll execute that and take ourselves down to 3,000 feet. Beautiful. And what I'll do is probably I'll just do a flight level change. Excellent. Love where we're going now. Let's see. What I will probably do is we'll do 219. That way I have the final approach heading already pre-selected in there. What is that? What is that thing that shows the plane level? It's the blue and red display. Are you talking about the primary flight display here? Is this what you're talking about right here? Kind of shows everything, the pitch roll of the aircraft, and then you have your flight directors, the magenta flight directors that kind of show you where to fly the airplane. It literally guides you on how to fly the aircraft there. So this is your primary flight display, and it's called the primary flight display because it's primarily what you're going to be using when you fly the airplane. It has almost everything you need. It has your airspeed on one side. It has your altitude on the other side. Right here is your vertical speed indicator. It has the altitude you have pre-selected in your window, the altimeter, your minimums. Here's your ILS guidance right here. This is your flight mode enunciation. You always look at this to see what mode you're in. So it contains a lot of, and there's some stuff that I just don't know what it is on a 737. So it contains a lot of good information here. Why we're rocking left and right, I have no clue. Yeah, we're just kind of like wobbling left and right, which is kind of weird. It's kind of foggy down here. Like, are we out of the cloud layer yet? I have no clue. This +4. Oh, there we are. Now, oh, we're slowly exiting the cloud layer. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I need to start the replay. So let's start recording, shall we? There we go. Replay is recording. Beautiful. Oh. Did I lock my sim up the second I started recording? I'm going to be so upset if the sim just crashed. Alrighty. There we go. Beautiful. Newark traffic, United 3318 is about 13 miles outside Patron. Doing the Patron transition for the ILS, so runway 22 left approach. Newark traffic. I think the winds are having they're doing something weird. The winds are definitely doing something weird. That's why the aircraft keeps, banking left and right. There we go. Now we're finally below the clouds. See if we can get some, good views of the city here. So downtown or Manhattan is going to be off the left-hand side as we come in. So definitely looking to get some views of the New York skyline as we come in. Kind of hard to see from here, but it would be off in the distance down there. I'm going to go ahead and bring the range back in. I really hope that this isn't going to be an issue on the approach. There we go. You can kind of see the skyline popping up now. It's kind of hard to see, but the city lights make it look so beautiful. Trust me, in real life, New York is absolutely beautiful flying into. So next fix is at or above, so we're going to descend down to 3,000. Izeco is at or above 3,000. I do not know why the aircraft keeps rocking like that. I think it's a wind thing. I'm not too sure. Let's check and see. I don't think the winds are gusting down there. That's the thing. I don't think it's gusting at all. Yeah, 2205. It's like right down the runway at 5 knots. So I have no clue what the weather up here is doing. And that's a little frustrating. Oh, yeah, we're outside the clouds. Let's go ahead and get our anti-ice off. There we go. Beautiful. You can see we're heading right towards the Manhattan skyline. There it is now. There's the Manhattan skyline in the distance, slowly peering up. Let me tell you, in real life, it is absolutely beautiful. I mean, the sim is doing a really good job, but in real life, it looks even better. Even better when you're flying into New York. Fantastic. Beautiful views out there. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. Let's begin configuring. Let's go flaps 1. And then we'll slow it up to flaps 1 maneuvering speed here. And while we're here, we'll arm the approach. And turn the second autopilot on. Let's see. Do I want to dip down so I can intercept from below? Let's see. He means at 2,500. So we'll see. Flaps 5. Beautiful. This airplane definitely is a little confused. I think the next one will be flaps 15. So we'll slow down to flaps 5 maneuvering speed here for 170 knots. Yeah, 170 knots and flaps 5 seems like a good position to be in. Beautiful. Hopefully we get the double capture. If not, then 2,500 is what I'll have to go down to in order to intercept the glide slope. Looks very nice. What are flaps 1? So that's just us moving the flaps out, the slats and flaps out. So flaps 1 and 2 I think are just slats on the 7.3, and then flaps 5 are the trailing edge flaps there. So there we go. It is absolutely beautiful there. All right, we'll try to focus up. Oh look, there's downtown Manhattan. There's LaGuardia right there. I don't know if you can see. There's LaGuardia off in the distance. This airport right here, that is Teterboro. Absolutely beautiful. We're gonna get the double capture. That's all I'm looking for, is the double capture. All right, we got viewer localizer, capture, low capture. Glide slope capture. We can set the missed approach altitude. That's 3,000 feet. 3,000 feet is already set. Beautiful. It's almost like I kind of know what I'm doing, even though I have no clue what I'm doing. And then according to the simulator, there's a wind coming from our right. This is why you see the flight path symbol over here. It looks the way it does. Usually it would, if we had no wind, this would be right on the runway. Now it should be, since it is a headwind, it should be lined up right on the runway, but it's ever so slightly off. It is coming back though, so that's good. 2,500, let's go ahead and slow it down. Our final approach speed, it's gonna be 140, so 135 plus 4 is 140. I'm gonna go ahead and slow it up. Let's go gear down. Flaps 15. Flaps 25. What did I say? 140? Yeah, 135 plus 5. 40.
314, Boeing 737, descending through 7,600 feet, approximately 20 miles southwest.
And flaps 40.
Right downwind for runway 2.
Below the line. Gotta do this. There we go. Alright, speed brakes, armed green light, gear down and 3 green, flaps 40 green light. Before landing checklist is complete. Newark traffic, United 3318 is on a 5-mile final, runway 22 left, Newark traffic. We have She17. How are you doing? Hey, Cap. New subs here. Thank you very much for the subs. Really do appreciate it. Apparently, Streamlabs didn't get that, but that's quite all right. I really do appreciate the sub there. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Eagle's Nest. Really do appreciate it. You caught us just in time for the landing into Newark here, and yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the autopilot off and the flight not the flight directors, but the auto thrust off. Let's see, where is it? Right there. I'll try to match it. There you go. Auto thrust is off, autopilot is off. We are ready to land. I'll bring the sim volume up there. Already I'm all over the place. Look at there. Silence that flashing light.
Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums. 100.
There's our flare Q. Coming right up to meet 50. The aircraft. Keep that flare 30. Q going up.
20.
Close. Hold. Get that flare
10.
Q in the airplane. There we go. Beautiful. Deployed. .60 manual braking. We'll try to get this high speed here. Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newark, New Jersey. Like I said, the HUD almost makes it like a cheat code. Alrighty.
240 north indicated, United 314.
Let's go follow on ship. There we go. Newark traffic, United 3318 is clear of 22 left on November. We'll be crossing 22 right on Papa and taxiing to the gate via Alpha, Newark traffic. Alrighty, so we'll make the right-hand turn here. Let me go back to follow our own ship again. Beautiful. We'll leave all the lights on until we get across to the other side. Ed E says, nice landing, thank you very much. Like I said, the HUD makes it almost like cheating. She17, we are currently in Newark. We came down from Buffalo, where we came down from. Alrighty, so let's make the right-hand turn, slight right here on November, and then we'll take November and Alpha to the gate. Alrighty, flaps up. Let's see. So we got the flaps up, stabilizer, trim 5 units, auto brake is off, flight directors off. Let's go ahead and get those off. Weather radar is off because it does not work. Exterior lights as required. Yeah, let's go ahead and get all of these off now. And let's go ahead and get the APU going, shall we? We'll go ahead and turn that on. Wait for it to do a bike check, and then we'll hold it there. Excellent. APU is coming on up. Have not flown to the UK, Caroline. Have not done that yet. Is it on my bucket list of things to do? 100% it is. And if you stay tuned to the channel, 100%, you may get a little surprise announcement. I wouldn't say a channel announcement, but there may be some things that you learn about the Airbus, about where the Airbus is going to be flying here. So, yeah, no, not trying to give everything away, but 100%. Stay tuned. Might be coming out with a video here soon about a very special Airbus. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bring this back in. Yeah, we need to go Alpha, take Alpha all the way around to the Romeo Juliet entrance here. So that's where we need to be in order to make our turn. So we'll make our turn on Alpha, and it's a Romeo Juliet entrance. The 737 cannot fly to the UK. United, the Max can. The Max can fly to the UK. I know for a fact that United does fly their Maxes overseas. Sheet 17 Cap says, what is SRS? It is Speed Reference System on the Airbus. So SRS is a really cool feature for takeoffs and go-arounds that essentially gives you a good, it commands the flight directors on what to do to give you good V speeds, or a good climb out speed. So it's a very unique system to the Airbus, and as long as you get SRS, you're pretty much golden. You don't have to worry about what speed you need to fly, because SRS, no matter what's happening to the aircraft, will try to maintain not necessarily a speed, but a positive trajectory there. So it is a really good thing to do, or a really good thing to have. And yes, the Max, yeah. I'm pretty sure. And then I'm 100% certain. I know Iceland Air takes their 737 Maxes overseas as well. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make this turn right here. Man, that light seems very bright. And then we are looking for 111 is what it is. Let's go ahead and get that taxi light off. It is super bright. Alrighty. So we're looking for 111 now. Was it 111? I thought it was 111. Everyone looks like they're set up to the gate to the left of it, so maybe it's not 111. I think that's the gate I wanted to go to. But everyone looks like they're at 109. Okay. Yep, it looks like 109 is set up. Got my marshaller there. Alrighty. Engines are at idle. The brakes are on. Why is he waving so much? Alrighty. There we go. So our brakes are set. We can turn the fasten seatbelt sign off at this time. Beautiful. We want to be on the APU buses. There we go. Looks good. So now we can turn the engines off. We'll do engine number 2 first, then engine number 1. The transponder can go in standby. I don't know how to do that. I think that's right here. That's in standby. Not too sure. I gotta figure out how to work that. Or is this standby? I think that's standby. Oh, that's standby. Oh, okay. There we go. Transponder in standby. Any collision light, we can turn that off now. Air conditioning and bleeds. We want to be on the APU. That sounds good. Window heat is off. Group heat can come off. Engine anti-ice is off. We'll set the electric pumps to off as well. Emergency lights we'll just leave those, or we'll leave everything else as is. And then we'll just leave everything else as is. That way I don't have to get everything as ready for when we begin deplaning. Let's go ahead and get GSX to begin the deplaning procedure. Request deboarding. There we go. What's going on with GSX here? The jet bridge does not want to work. Okay. Well, that's different. Do the chocks need to be in? I'm very confused. Alright. Let's see. Ground vehicles. No. Door management. Or ground. Nope. Ground connections. Set shocks. Okay. Deboarding requested. Request jetway. There we go. Jetway has been requested. Door management. Disarm all. Beautiful. And then let's go ahead and open our cargo doors and open our entry door. Beautiful. Get that door open as well. And the sim crashed. Fantastic. No, it didn't. Is it? I don't know. It's going in and out. Yep, it did crash. Alrighty. That's quite alright. So, we still have a replay. I'll just stop the recording. Alrighty. So, recording has been stopped here. Let me go ahead. I'm going to blank out my main screen here for a second. So we'll blank out the main screen. I will put up the BRB real quick. That way, you know, I am still here. Let's go ahead and restart Flight Simulator. And what we will do is we'll just hop right into the replay because for some reason it wants to. Yeah, we'll exit. I don't need Fly Life to restart. Alrighty. Let's see. Is the Fly Life? Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of the Fly Life overlay as well. Fly Life overlay. Boom. You're gone. And oh yeah, you're gone as well. Excellent. Beautiful. It is loading up. We are loading back up into the simulator. Should only take another second or so. And once we do load back up in the simulator, we will hop right back into the replay. So shouldn't take me long to get back into the simulator. Eddie says, have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Eddie. Really do appreciate you coming in, spending your evening at the Eagles Nest. Really do appreciate it. And Caroline says, are you going to be leaving the airport soon on another flight? Not tonight. We are not doing that tonight. That is a maybe tomorrow night question. But not too sure. It depends on when the stream happens. Simply because I think I'll be doing one leg, but like one short leg right now in the 737. Simply because I want to. It's taking me a while to get off the ground, get everything done and get off the ground. So, what we'll do is, there might not be a turn and burn Tuesday tomorrow, just because of that, because it would just take me too long to try to go through all the procedures and then try to turn it and go through all that. I don't even know what the turn procedures are for this airplane. So, yeah, we'll just plan on doing that. Let's see. It looks like we are all set and ready to go here. So with that, I will turn this back on and turn you back off. We're all set, ready to go here on the runway. Everything is on. Do not know why we have the amber lights here, but that's quite all right. I'm not upset about that. Now we have the green lights. Excellent. So let's see if the replay will work. So let's go ahead and load the replay. Of course, flight recorder replay has crashed. Alrighty. Let's try that one more time then. We'll load this replay. There we go. Beautiful.
500.
Do I need to back it up a little bit? Alrighty. I think I had to select that manually. That's quite alright. Get rid of you. And arm you. Beautiful. Let's do it from this angle. Absolutely fantastic. I'll turn the sim volume back down so it's not insanely loud. There. Beautiful. Yeah, sorry that the sim crashed there. I don't know why it just crashed there. I was having some GSX issues, and maybe GSX is what caused the sim crash there, but that's quite alright. Beautiful. The replay definitely captured the wing flex very nicely. I feel like the PMDG wing flex on replay is better than the Airbus wing flex for sure. Beautiful. Beautiful. Flying that approach on the HUD is like, it really is like cheating. It really is like cheating. Let's do that again from this angle though. There we go. Now we got the beautiful skyline in the background. Those buildings would actually twinkle a lot more, but I'm not mad with what Flight Sim or Microsoft and Asobo did with the lighting. It looks good. Oh my goodness gracious. Just absolutely rolled it on there. Let's go outside. Let's do... I want to try to get... Here we go. Are all the lights on? No, not all the lights are on. Let's go inside. Nope. Let's go back to the front. Let's get all of our lights on. Strobe and steady and logo. Okay, that all looks good. Alrighty. There we go. Now all of our lights are on. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and start that replay there with Manhattan in the background. Absolutely fantastic. Forgot to get the music rolling there for deplanning. I think I am so far out of my loop. Oh man, rolled it right on center line. Hey, my new airplane for landing may be the 737. With that HUD telling you exactly what to do, I mean, you can't go wrong. You literally can't go wrong with that. All right, let's go ahead and let's do... I like to do it right over the numbers. I don't know why I did that so far down. Let's do it right over the numbers. Maybe a little bit, you know, further from the numbers. Yeah, let's do it right about here. Alrighty, we'll zoom in. There it is. Beautiful. No gear yet. I don't know why the gear hasn't popped in. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful landing there. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. This airplane has a new place in my heart, man. I don't know. I might have to switch from team. No, I'm never gonna switch from Team Airbus. Come on, man. I love my Airbus too much for that. Alrighty. And we'll go back into the flight deck for our final replay here.
Too low, terrain.
There we go. And just like that, I will go ahead and leave it here for our final replay. Maybe I should lift this up so it isn't in the way. And then we'll go out over the news for our final replay. I'd like to thank everyone who participated in chat, who came out and showed a little love this evening. Ed E. Thank you very much. Pirates Discretion. Thank you as much as well. We have SEAL Team Bravo Armor Reforger. Thank you for the sub. Adam B. Thank you as well for the subscription there. Carol Ann, thank you very much. She's 17. Really do appreciate each and every one of you that came out and enjoyed your evening with me as well. And oh, how can I forget Captain Jack Flight Sim channel? Thank you very much. Glad you're back home. Look forward to seeing you on your next stream. Good sir. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. But with that, I will go ahead and we will begin rolling the ending music here. And I expect another short stream tomorrow night. I don't know what the city pair is going to be, but it will be in a 737. No turn and burn, but another 737 stream where I slowly make my way through the procedures, getting a little better each time I fly the airplane. But until I see you all at the next live stream, remember to take care of yourselves and each other. Until then, my name is Greg Sim Pilot. Peace.